stupid, sexy Barnaby.
Okay, let's see. What's Harlow saying here? Let's see.
Okay, that's actually some of the stuff he said to me. So.
Yeah, accused defense says because Betsy's fronting. Ryan, Catherine, Sylvius, Dylan, Cassidy. It is the best they got.
Well, I can definitely actually agree with that statement because looking at it, they are the best players that they've got. Except, well, they're not playing Ryan right now, but
yeah, they bench Ryan and didn't bring him back up yet.
Yeah, and Ryan's also an old fart too. I think he's gonna probably retire at the end of this season, more than likely.
Probably he is a 2003 model, so he is in year 13.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's got a lot of awards, but he's old.
Yep.
He's gonna break his back trying to take a shot.
Well, maybe.
And also,
I don't know how old he was when he started the game, though. Either.
Also, in Ryan Malone's defense, too, why he didn't retire at the end of last season, he has a personal vendetta against Bug Hopper, being a rival, always wanting to outdo him. And I guess that's why
he's got to last one more year.
He's got to last one more year to outdo Bug Hopper and just be like, "Fuck you, Rabbit, suck it. I'm retiring now. I lasted 1 year longer than you did."
Yeah, that's
you know what?
it.
I could probably last another year if I probably feel like it, if I don't get injured.
Malone's the one guy on Dakota that Barnaby still has some amount of respect for.
Really?
Yeah, he lost his respect for Buck Hopper pretty quick after his first season there, following the dunk incident.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sylvius is amazing at 3-point. Catherine got 2 Ds. Cassidy's wishy-washy, but it'll improve. I think Mika is likely to improve. It's the best place to show his PF.
Catherine also got both Cassidy and Catherine have 4 double-doubles.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. But yeah, no, I think that's they do not have a lot of very good pieces to work with.
Yeah, but just because your starters are
also,
still the best
I only entered now, so did not listen to anything you said about my canners.
He threw so much shade, Harlow. The shade was unimaginable.
You missed the shade I put about Danica. It was so much shade that Draken slapped me.
With a trout.
Yeah.
With a trout, nonetheless.
Yeah, one thing is like, you're starting your the best players on your team, but that doesn't really give you the excuse of just ignoring them.
LOL, jelly.
Should I repeat one of the infamous shades that made everyone go, "Oh"?
No. Why don't we move on to Texas instead?
Yeah, let's move on to Texas.
Let's destroy your team.
It's time to torment the Fox.
Fuck, here we go.
Okay, so what's more than likely happening? Getting fucked by injury.
The biggest issue is they lost their starting center.
Yes.
Was that
early?
Because of that fucking double overtime game, I am still pissed about it.
Yeah. RNG is a bitch sometimes.
I know.
So, and they lost Captain America, which I don't know if that's actually a big loss, but he would have preferred to have lost second.
That is not a big loss because Kitaro has really stepped up as in the small forward spot. So I'm not really complaining too much about the starting line except the center spot. Granted, Sanling is not all that great, but she's not bad either. She's hanging in there like really good.
She's holding her own. She's just not shining like you would really want a starter to do.
That's why I picked her up too, because she's not Chris Brackey, who is ancient and not very good at center. I wanted someone who was decent but not great, because I didn't want someone to outshine Adi, obviously.
And to be perfectly honest, it's like that's about where I want her to be. The sort of
that's
not
where I want her to
great, just definitely worth being there, but not great.
Yeah.
That's why I picked her for a low ball.
Yeah, first thing is they need Addy back from on the starting line, and that's not going to happen for a while because RNG is a bitch.
He is
No shit.
30 games.
Yeah.
30
days.
30 day, and it's
Either
already
way.
days. Yeah, how far?
It happened really early on. It was like the second game of the
Yeah.
season or something.
Yeah.
It was the first game of the season.
It was fucking
it the first game?
Second game, because of
Second game.
Western
Second game.
Conference started on Halloween. So second game of the season,
Yeah.
30 game injury. 30 days.
Yeah.
What was his injury
That hurt.
even? I can't even remember.
It was a
Back sprain.
back sprain.
Aw, so he can't even be taking care of his garden or anything. God damn it. Oh, he's gonna be in such a foul mood when he comes back.
Oh, when he gets back, he's gonna go straight to the starting lineup and be like, "Go out there and get your revenge."
He's if he's not the team captain right now, he's gonna act like one, whether Marcus likes it or
and
not.
let's just say, at least he's sooner
I'll
up than
tell-
Brad.
I'm gonna tell Thirwitzy whenever Adi gets better, just step back for like maybe a couple of games as captain and let Adi take control just for a little bit so he can get his groove back because he is pissed. And I can just say this right now: both Hector, Coach, and Jack Howe are gonna basically.
Gardeners, Harlow.
Hang on. I'll say this right now, okay? Day Adi comes back on the bench. Hector, Coach, Jack Howe are gonna have a boxer-style robe on him, and they're gonna rub his shoulders and be like, "Get out there and kick some ass, Adi. Go out there and kick some ass.
Adi
You
won't
got
need
this,
them
boy.
to
You
do
got
that.
this."
He's just gonna be like, sit back and watch, guys. Sit back and watch.
Yeah. It'll be a 3-fish lineup, and it'll be awesome.
Who the heck? Oh.
And honestly, though, this
For the most part, other than maybe Ricardo and Takeru, it doesn't really look like Texas is missing any really big pieces.
No, I think actually this year Texas kind of feels
Well, and
Fairly
also Whitney. Those three have really bad offensive ratings, and they're still getting plenty of playtime.
well, that's because Ricardo is still someone I haven't given up on because he's got a story with Raul Zueta, who's currently starting in Francois' spot, but I'm probably gonna bounce Raul back and let Francois take back his starting spot for a while if he does well.
Is Ricardo the Calico?
Yeah, Ricardo's the Calico.
Yep, Ricardo Ortega. El Calico.
I love Ricardo Ortega. He's a decent point guard. He's not the best point guard we got, but he's still got some good stuff going for him.
I don't know. I think
Current this, he's not really a point guard either.
Really?
What?
If you look at his point guard rating,
I've been playing as point guard.
his pure point guard rating is only a 2.
He should be better than that because Gabe Fox created him as a point guard. I mean, I could try maybe giving him a shot at shooting guard, maybe see how he does, but I don't
like
think it'll go well.
how Keitaro's PPR is, or no, that's Lindsey Morrison's I'm looking at, 8.6. Holy shit. Put Lindsay up there, dude.
Lindsay? Wait, what?
She had an 8.6 PPR.
Well,
As a point guard? Or?
Yeah, that's a pure point
Yeah,
guard
that's
rating.
that's the pure
That's
point guard
the
rating. She's an 8.6.
number for the pure point guard rating.
holy crap.
Put freaking Lindsay up, dude.
Wait, where's Marcus Knight at?
He's a
Marcus
7.2.
Well, Marcus is a shooting guard.
Or
You
no.
don't really.
Marcus
Sorry,
No,
3.3.
Marcus is a no. Pause right there, mate. I'm gonna say this right now. Marcus Knight is no shooting guard. I have seen him at shooting guard. He does worse at shooting guard than he does point guard.
Well, he.
Hmm.
Raul
Well,
is a
I
better
mean-
point
I mean-
guard rating than he does.
Raul and Lindsay are your best two point guards on the PPR.
Yeah,
And
That's
Marcus is shooting a lot more than Raul is. So Marcus is playing more like a shooting guard than. So he's playing like a shooting guard from the point guard position.
yeah, but he's at point guard position though. He does really, really well though. But that's
When was the last time you played him as a shooting guard, though? Gratis. I had him played as a shooting guard. Maybe it's time to revisit that and try it again now that it's been a little while. Because I bet you haven't played him as a shooting guard since he was a rookie.
In his rookie year, he's sort of actually his rookie year. Marcus Knight was sort of.
And Jack is just like take Akiak. Oh my god.
Take him.
Jesus, you had a whore out fucking Akiak to all the boys.
Apparently, fuck.
Oh, it says, Harlow said, Marcus is shooting, read his Twitter bio. So Marcus says he's a shooting guard. His bio says he's a shooting guard. So.
Fine, I'll talk to Mish and see what we can do about doing that and seeing about Lindsay as point guard. I can try that out and see what happens.
Yeah. I would try Lindsay or Raul Zuleta because they're your top 2 point guards based on the PPR. Lindsay's got a higher PPR though than Raul, but Raul would definitely be a good backup shooting guard.
Yeah, Raul's been really great.
Point guard, sorry.
Lindsay also has a better offensive rating than Raul.
Yeah,
not as good of a defensive rating or PER. So neither of those two have above 15 PR, which is really not good.
Yeah, negative 1.8 for Andy. That's about what I expect for him so far this year. After what happened to him, I'm not going to get into that right now.
His team only has 4 people who have a PR over 15, and half of them are injured.
Yeah,
whose team?
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because only ones with above average PER is Adi, who's injured, Brad, who is injured, and you have Keitaro, and then Wesley Locks.
And Wesley's is even higher than Adi's is, but Wesley's played more games this season.
Yeah.
Everyone else is below average. So that's definitely...
That's not a good thing.
Well, some of the below average people...
Well, actually, no, I take it back. Marcus Knight is also above average.
Ati needs to get his defensive rating down when he gets back on the court. Shit, that's way too high.
Yeah.
Well, again, just the first 2 games, they weren't playing that. They were only playing a 1, so if he's changed out, they're doing their defensive ratings.
Yeah, and also, just to be fair, the ones that are low here are the ones that have been playing on the bench or even the low bench reserves. So I really can't discount that as their final ranking, really.
Yeah.
Because you never know. I mean, if I maybe put, say, Takaru or even Ricardo at starting, maybe his stats would drastically differ from what they are now.
I'm going to make one comment. I know a good chunk of it is because of injury, but currently it looks like this team is very sort of alphabetist, because everyone with over 100 minutes are on the bottom half of the roster in the alphabet.
Oh my god, you're right! Although, I don't know, in Adi's case, they really couldn't help.
Like I said, it's large part because of injury. If it wasn't for injury, I'm sure Brad and Adi would be above there. But yeah, it's weird that...
But even look at the minutes played, the top 6
That's
players
what I'm talking about.
On the list, yeah.
The top 6 people in the alphabet are being sort of prejudiced against, either by injuries or whatnot. It's like...
It's not fair.
But Francois is starting right now.
Yeah, he will be probably next game, and then after that, I'm gonna talk to Mish about what we just talked about now, and see about swapping things around and see what happens.
Anyway, I think we've said enough about what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Texas mainly just needs to get their 2 injured people off injured and hope that
that's
or at least
they don't run into another double overtime game.
And I'll put this out there to anyone listening. If anyone wants to trade for Jedrick Christodopoulos for whatever, I'm open.
Harlow says Francois has some sort of identity issue as a guard.
I mean, no offense to Stevie or anything like that, but Jedrick's not really doing really well in Texas as a point guard.
Well,
when we play in the preseason, he's and I mean, like...
Harlow, we're going in the downward order of how they are on the team. So anyone that has a better rating than 3.6, we have pretty much talked about. And Dragon says like, oh, he looked at his team and Ryan Otley has 11.2 PPR. Holy shit! It's like, yeah, Ryan's a backup point guard. He's a really good backup point guard.